Okay, this is real short. This is real sweet. Um, so word got back to me that I guess Brianna had a live day, and somehow I was mentioned in some way. I guess they were talking about living, and I guess Brianna made a comment about Sir King playing in the Manpond. Now, see, this is the thing that people have to understand. You try to be respectful to people, and you don't say what you can say. So, what's up, Felicia? How you doing? This ain't gonna be a long line. This is something that I just wanted to say. What's up, the Queen? Before you react, what's up, Detach? How y'all doing? Thank y'all for coming in. So, word got back to me about what Brianna said about me playing in the man pond. And this is where the thing goes of respect, disrespect. Should I be reserved in what I say? No, I'm not. What's up, Michi Black? This is gonna be a short line. This ain't gonna be too long. So, Brianna, while you sitting up there talking about me playing in the man pond, did you ask your man? Did he play in the man pond? Did you ask your man? Did he have to play in the man pond to get commissary? Because we know you weren't putting shit on his books, Brianna. So before you come to me, if there's anybody that got any experience in being in the man pond, playing in the man pond, it would be your man, right? He a professional fisherman in the man pond, right? See, that's probably what's wrong because he probably had to do some strange things for some change in the system. And I hate to bring him into this, but that's what people's reckless mouths get when they start talking recklessly. When I should never even been mentioned in that capacity because as far as the information that was shared with me, y'all were talking about limit. So once again, since you want to sit up there and talk about man pond, your man has plenty of experience in the man pond because he was living amongst men with no women in sight. And that's probably what your struggle is right now. Did your man get played with in the booty while he was doing time? Are you playing with a man that loves the man pond more than he likes your lady pond? And that's probably what you're dealing with. Because probably he maybe do like the man pond more than he like your lady pond, but he gotta be and play in your lady pond in order to not live in a pond. Right? Right? And you probably know your man gay. You probably know your man like a man, but you refuse to accept it. Or maybe you have to accept it because that's the only man you could probably get that will show you some form of affection and attention, right? I'm just saying. But detach. I don't get it. I mean, these people think they can say what they want to say, and there's no ramifications and repercussions. Like I'm just gonna sit there and allow you to say shit to me and be respectful. Are you okay? Are you all right? I just, I, I was missed. I was like, damn, like sometimes you hear shit, and you're like, what, really, what? And then you think about it, you got a professional man pond player. He can tell you everything. He was living with men. See, this is the thing, Brianna. You need to talk to your man and ask him what really went down when he was incarcerated and sharing a cell with a man, or sharing a pod with a man, showering with men, eating with men. What did he have to do to maintain? What did he have to do for a roll of toilet tissue? What did he have to do for toothpaste? What did he have to do for a toothbrush? What did he have to do? Did he have to wash other men's underwear? Brianna, I'm just asking. Since you want to say that certain people got experience in the man pond, he could be a man pond teacher, right? Does he like the man pond more than he like your pond? Can he even access your pond? I'm just saying. What's up, Michelle's daughter? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. What's up, Keena, girl? Keena, you see that rump done fired that lady? Lisa Cook. The stock market gonna go down tomorrow, most likely, because they see that the Fed is being influenced by the government. That's not a good look. They don't, financial markets don't like that, but they'll probably look over that. What's up, 4 pieces of tilapia? So yeah, what's up, Ronnie Q? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Oh, let me see. The Fed is unstable. Yeah, the Fed is unstable, which is gonna shake the financial market. And Nvidia got earnings this week. I don't know. I'm really kind of shaky on Nvidia, man, because they got so much high expectation for Nvidia. But Nvidia may surprise a lot of people because now they got access to a lot of business that they didn't have access to business before. But I don't know. So I was talking about the play they were pulling on Lisa Cook today. Well, I don't know if they pulled a play, but they fired. They just came across the wire that they fired her. So the financial markets may start off rattled, but I don't know. I don't know why he would fire her when he knew that they were going to cut the rates. That's just weird. But maybe she was one of those that were dissenting as to how much they could cut. I don't know. I don't know you. Don't act like you don't know me. We don't know you. We don't know you. My 401k and pension are doing lovely. Yeah, because the interest rate is about to be cut and we're gonna melt up. So if you got a 401k, you got a pension, things are gonna go up. I don't know what things are gonna go down, but they're gonna go up. I don't know. They're gonna continue to go up. So Ronnie Q says he doesn't have the power to fire her. Well, they said they're referencing some kind of article that he does have the power to fire her because of that mortgage fraud claim. So that's what they're using to fire her. They mentioned. I mean, I read it what he's using to fire her, but I don't know. That's what they're saying. Rump is like that. He doesn't make sense. But honestly, I'm saying it ain't Rump. It's somebody behind the scenes because this is the moves they making. He don't even really got no interest in that. I really don't think he. What's up, Nessa? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Playmaker, what's going on, Playmaker? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. What's up, Philly T? I know I said hello to you, but hello again, Philly T. You man. Oh, that's man. I don't know who man, child. Stay away from Sour Patch. That's all I can say. Man. Um. So that's all I really wanted to say. It's short and sweet. I'm not gonna drag this out. I don't really have anything else to Article 13 to say. Article 13 says he does not have the power. He is using it as a reason, child. You know what, Ronnie Q. I'm really learning that the Constitution and the power is only as strong as the people that are willing to enforce it. To be honest, if it ain't got no enforcement, then it really ain't got no power. So, um, let me see. Also, she has been accused without any facts to fire her for cause. Well, it was some guy that's I don't know what he's in charge of, but he's SK. You sound sleepy. No, I'm alright. I just bought me some ice cream, so I was sitting up here and I was like, let me address this situation real quick while somebody talking about the lady pond or the man pond or I played in the man pond. I was like, you got a whole veteran that played in the man pond in order to survive. And I don't like talking about him because he's not really on the streets, but she done brought him into these streets. So I feel like, yo, you gonna disrespect me, then I'm gonna sit up here and use anything that I can to show that you got a whole man that's probably got a PhD in manpodology. So you need to be worried about what he really liking at night and what he really looking at. Okay, I'm just saying, like that was just weird. My name was thrown up in that capacity like that, and I think Brianna, she really want me. She don't want him. She want me. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. She's like, damn, I got 8 kids and this and that, and So yeah, ask your man what he had to do to play in the man pond while he was away? Ask him that. Have you ever had that conversation, Brianna? Have you ever had that conversation with your man about does he really like Ussy or does he really like Dick? Ask him that, Brianna. Have you really had that heart to heart with him? Because you probably do need to have that heart to heart with him if he really like Ussy or really does he really like Dick? Since you sitting there talking about who played in what man pond. Obviously, man pond is on your mind because maybe you caught him seeing or watching some things that he should have been watching, right? Maybe you paying attention too much to the men's and not to you, right? I'm just saying. What brings that on your mind? What brings that on your mind? What I just oh Sir King was playing in the man pawn. What? Like that should be the furthest thing for your mind. Your conversation about living, not me. Right? But once again, like, did y'all have that conversation? You need to have that conversation. What was it like in the pen? Did you have to take it up the butt? Was you in football season? Were you the receiver or were you the quarterback? What were you doing? Right? How did it happen? How did you defend yourself when somebody said, "Give me them cakes"? What was it like? Did you have to give up some food? I want to know. Right? Y'all need to sit down there and talk. Go to therapy together. Y'all need to sit over there and talk about that situation because you don't know if he really want to f you. Is he effing you for finances and shelter? Is that what's going on? But really, he want to really he want to screw Jermaine or have Jermaine screw him. Y'all really need to have that conversation. You need to ask him: does he have some trauma? Does he have some trauma for what has happened to him up in the pen? Does he love the man pond more than the lady pond? What's up, Heidi Fly Airlines? How you doing? Child, Big Bree at it again. Big Bree done opened her big ass mouth again, disrespectfully. So I'm addressing her real quick, Heidi. I wouldn't date no one with 8 children. Oof, I don't. You know, let me shut up. Let me shut up before I get in trouble. Let me read the rest of y'all comments before I get up and hell up out of here for my ice cream melt. But clock it, she was talking about Lemon and SK and Quarter Stray. Sure did. Sure did. Put pew 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 pew. Right? How the hell? How the hell? Like how the hell? Like how the hell you go? Oh Lord, damn! Like how your man up there can give you tips on how to swim in the man pond, and you coming at me? Like what? He had to play in the man pond to survive. Like that's are you ready to play dad to hell no, I ain't ready to play no damn dad. No, they child no. They gonna be up for adoption. That's what I'm be up to. Be up to put their ass up for adoption. That's crazy. Ronnie Q says the guy who is in charge of FHFA, he's 47, 45, 47. Um that fired the board of Fannie and Freddie Mac and put something. Oh, I got you. Hold on, y'all. So anyway. All right, let me see what else y'all saying. Like I said, this is gonna be a short live, but I had to address that man pawn situation. Um, okay, let me see what y'all saying. What's up, Vibrant Love? They're over there at what they call it, envies comparing Vibrant Love and Ron P. I was like, what you leave them people alone? Leave Vibrant Love and Ron P alone to do their moderating duties. They want to say nothing bad, but I'm like, damn. Leave the people alone. Let Vibrant Lord and Ron P rest. Rest, please. Let me see what y'all saying. Okay, damn. All right. Other than that, that's it. That's all I gotta say. I said this is short and sweet, y'all. I'm not coming to be here to drag this out for an hour and all that. But Brianna, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Cause people be trying to have reverence and respect for you, but your mouth gets you in trouble. Okay, it really do. All right. It really, 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 really do. Okay. And like I said before, you talk about anybody being in the man pond, you need to ask your man, was he in the man pond? And I think that is an honest and relevant conversation to have with your man. What did you have to do in order to survive in jail? Did you have to play in the man pond? Did you have to do something in the man pond? Did you taste the man pond? Did you take a swim in the man pond? Did you like the man pond? Right? That's what you need to do. You know, I think that would be an honest conversation to have with him. Have you had that conversation with him, Brianna? Oh no, you're probably too scared to have that conversation. So, but why are you scared to have that conversation though? Because it's a conversation you need to have. Man, did he like dick? I'm just saying. You know, you need to have that conversation because obviously, like I said, for you to bring that situation up, hey, something so you may find out he like dick more than he like vagina, and you realizing that. You realizing that. You know, I'm just saying. You can't say, "Oh, I'm so gross for having this conversation," because you're the one that mentioned it. You the one that mentioned it. You the one that set up that and started this volley. You the one that did that. I wasn't talking about none of your sexual relations with your man. I wasn't talking about none of that shit. I wasn't talking about how I get that. I wasn't referencing you in that way. But since you want to sit up there and start the conversation, let's start the conversation. Are you seeing something that concerns you? Are you seeing something that causes you to talk about the man pond? Right? When you know you got a man that had actual experience with a man pond, allegedly. I'm just saying. What's up, Rico? What's up, CEO, little boss lady? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I'm just asking. I'm just asking. I'm just asking. What's up, Heavy Bear? You know? What you say, Bitchy Black? And then he gonna say yes if he did. She probably already know the answer though. She probably already know the answer. You know she nosy. She probably already know the answer. So, you know, that's what I got to say on that. She probably already know the answer to that. And she probably don't know what to do. She probably scared as hell to confront him about that. But it's gonna come, you know, maybe did she go through his phone and see Grinder? Maybe she went through his phone and saw Grinder and she don't know what to do? Wouldn't that be some shit? She went through that man's phone and saw Grinder. And and Rick Ring, you need to address something that you said in your live earlier. You said that you saw lemon. You said that you saw lemon on Grinder, so you know what it gives. You know what he. Rick Ring, you need to go back to your live and straighten up that comment because it don't sound right. It says that you said that you saw lemon on Grinder, so you knew what he already gave. Like what? What? So just Rick Reed, go back and straighten up that comment because I don't think you understood what you said. It seemed like you saw him on Grindr before. He got banded, and you knew what he already gave. I'm just saying, that's the way it came off. Well, if anyone was in a cell for any other time, as I'm just saying. But you know that's crazy, Brianna. You pick up a man with 8 kids, but not only that, he served time. You know, mm, Brianna, if you have any questions about anybody playing in the man pond, you need to turn over and look to your right shoulder when you're in bed, or your left shoulder, and look at the person next to you. That's the person you need to be asking anybody if they had any experience in the man pond. Okay, okay. And I ain't even heard nothing name like that. I'm like, does she mean lady pond? Does she mean lady pond? I'm like, I've never heard like man pond. So I was like, you need to turn right over and look to your left or look to your right. Okay? Pretend like you in church and they say look to your left and look to your right and say neighbor. And you need to say neighbor. Are you been in the man party? That's what I got to say. Okay? That is what I got to say. You said a lot of DLs have multiple kids. I'm sure they hiding it. They are hiding it. They're hiding it. You know, and he probably over there hiding it too. So why your mods over there modding for someone else? Because they're free to go. I don't pay them. They can do whatever they want to do. They go where they can They go where they can be happy at. Why you over here snitching? Why you over here snitching? That's what I got to say. So that's all I really got for y'all. Sorry to keep it short and sweet, but Brianna, please answer that question about your man in the man pond. Okay? And have you had that conversation with him? And when you gonna have that conversation with him? And don't sit up here talking about, oh, he ain't gay. He had 8 kids. He eat this ussy every night. And he be done. No, so what? So what? That don't mean nothing. That don't mean a damn thing. That don't mean a damn thing. That don't mean- Will he give you the code to his phone? That's the true test. Will he give you the code to his phone? Will he give you the code to his phone? Hell, the fuck no. He will not give you the code to his phone. That's the question. Will he give you the code to the phone? No, he won't. And that's enough right there. Okay? That's the question. That's the question. Ask him what he did in prison. Did he have to drop it wide or spread it low or whatever y'all call it in prison for some commissary? And will he give you the code to his phone? Those are the things I want to know. Okay? Before you come for me. Okay? So zip it with your big ass mouth. All right? With that being said, I'm out of here. Y'all take care. ODS, we're live. So y'all got some other entertainment to go to. All right? Y'all have a good one. Take care. Bye, y'all. See y'all later. Have a good one. Who child? Man pod. This ain't no damn. Look like a damn lily pad or some shit. Man pod. What these names these people come up with? Anyway, I'm out of here. Bye, y'all.